How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting and welcome back to Trails in the Sky, Legend of Heroes, all that good stuff. So, we were able to get some confirmations last week. We were able to actually track down some sky pirates. We found the missing ship, but apparently it's not their base. Their base is likely in a location that's going to be tough to reach. We were arrested temporarily, but set free. And now we're going out again to investigate. And we have to investigate in spite of the military, who likely has a mole. Like, that was kind of fun. I was kind of glad I parsed that one out by myself, just because it wasn't like it was hiding it, but it's like I like having the flow of logic and being able to see like, oh yeah, I'm on the same track as the writer wanted, so that's a good sign. We also have a few missions to go to. I'm probably gonna go collect a reward, probably pick up a few more missions, and I want to try maybe doing some side missions before we go too far along inside the main quest today. So today will probably be some cleanup of side questing. I do think that they're probably set up in this Nebel Valley area again. Like I said, that got mentioned before. It would make a lot of sense. So we're probably going to be heading off that way, but we'll get there when we get there. Anyway, let's kick back, relax, and we'll see what shenanigans I get up to today. All right. So someone mentioned we should go back here. Oh, aren't you? No, I'm sure of it. You're that guy from before. What's up, my good manager, sir? Thank you for the meal last time. Oh my. Didn't I have you arrested already? I guess I'm gonna have to report you again. No, now, let's not do anything brash, my friend. You guys are actually quite blessed. To have owners with the eyes to recognize the value of an artistic man such as myself to do wonders, truly. As she is an exquisite beauty, is she not? Like a flower in bloom. In the future of Aunt Rose is as bright as the field bathed eternally in the noon glow of the crisp spring day. I can't believe you defy the owner like that. What kind of manager are you? Poor guy. Dear me, consider this a managerial failure on my part. My sincerest apologies to the owner. I'm not sure what to do now. My lovely Grand Chardonnay was down completely while I was on break. The owner simply laughed it off, but I feel responsible for not safeguarding it better. Yeah, you should. Not long ago, very important and very valuable bottle of wine was completely downed by a customer. A non-paying customer, mind you. It was the first time in a while I've heard a manager let out his, special cry of dismay. It's a shriek, really. It sounds just like a little girl or someone who's been kicked very smartly in the bagpipes. Oh, like, our prize Grand Chardonnay was drunk and full, fully of charge, and the owner seemed not to care at all. She's about my age, so how can she have her head so high in the clouds about this? The manager, by contrast, practically swallowed his tongue. I've never seen anyone turn such an unholy shade of red. But guess that's the unnatural color, a pretty natural reaction, all things considered. Poor guy. I heard a shrill scream from the manager the other day. Stuff of nightmares are made of that. Wonder what happened this time. I often hear the subdued shriek from him when the new staff members arrive, actually. So I suppose there's nothing to worry about. Alright, that was fun. Yes, Bracers Guild, here we go. Report! We received payment from the Mayor Maybell for your investigation efforts thus far. Oh, right, that's a good amount of money. We can upgrade our gear. Current rank, Junior Bracer 7th class. Oh, are you three back already? You gave me quite a surprise. It was unprecedented to hear that some of our bracers have been taken into custody during an investigation. That General Morgan, I tell you. We're sorry to make you worry like that. Oh, never mind that. I'm just glad you're all back safe. I was even considering protesting in the city, the Royal City through our main branch. But Mayor Maybell managed to smooth everything out before that could happen. Well, was it really such a big deal? Think about it, Estelle. If the Liberal Kingdom for Bracers Guild right to investigate crimes is recognized by law, therefore the General's actions would be in direct defiance of the system rules that governs this kingdom. Well, at least things can settle down as a result of this. So, that does bring into question, though, what happens if a Bracer goes bad? I mean, the Bracers in this universe are almost taking up a role of, like, mercenary / Jedi. But in both systems, the fatal flaw has always been who watches the Watchers. Like, sure, people who sign to be Bracers are typically going to be altruistic, people who just want to serve and do their best and help others. But what if one of them goes south? What if something goes bad? What if they even get pushed into a situation where they feel like they have no choice but to do something awful? Who's gonna take care of them? If they're protected by law to a sense where like us just being in prison, regardless of the circumstances where we were caught up, could have been like a source of contention and considered like a breach of law. Bracers can commit crimes too, though. It's just interesting to think about. The implications there are fascinating. Oh, fetch, no! I didn't realize that there's a mission that I missed. Darn it. So this must have come in after I turned in some quests and before like that whole shenanigans went down. That sucks. Okay, well, learned my lesson. I will have to keep a better eye on things because like that sucks. I wish I could go back and do it, but oh well. So we got that. Stolen ring, new. I was burglarized the other day. My jewelry ring was found to be among the missing items. It's quite valuable to me, so if anyone happens to find it, please let me know. I live in Bose South Block. Then Liberl Valley Monster. This one I need to go do immediately. Braces from the requested to deal with this threat immediately. Clear. Does that mean I did that, or I just have to request it? And then new Ansel Path monster. First monster known as an amber turtle has been spotted on the new Ansel Path. Okay. Ansel Path. Is that the world that goes to south? Okay, yeah. Petrify Quartz is a perk. Work. Looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back again if you have anything else to report. Okay. So I failed this one, unfortunately. Gosh, that's gonna bug me now. I should definitely do some of these side quests, though. I might even do them now before I even go into the southern region, just because I just want to get these done. So Nebel Valley and new Ansel Path. There's probably some important information we haven't gathered. We should continue to ask a bit longer, see what we come up with. Fine. I'll just do this now then. I can't do my side questing yet. I was shocked to hear what some of the black market was being hit by burglars. Marino's mother was here alone, you see. Fortunately, this house was untouched in the burglaries. There's times like this that make you feel uneasy when there's no man at home. I'm just glad Mirano brought Simon over to watch the house. Up the stairs we go. Now we've got burglars running among the city. I swear, what's happening to Bose? I'm just glad they left this house alone, though I'm baffled as to why. They certainly didn't do their homework on this city. Dang it! My shop got ripped off by a bunch of thieving criminals, and they took off with every last one of my pricey goods, too. Why did this have to happen to me at a time when there are hardly any goods around to begin with? Okay. Now, if he doesn't have stuff, that would be really sad. Okay, he still has, like, decent upgrade stuff for us. Okay. Alright. Looks like the store was hit by the burglars as well. Guess this isn't time to be talking about business deals. My factory! My factory, all the goods are gone! I remember this guy's kind of a douche, though, so... Hold on just a minute. Either of those groups saw what was written on the stolen ledger? Yikes! I'll be the word of hurt. Stolen ledger, huh? Interesting. Yay, this one turned out really cute. Neil, this way you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. Oh, we really got screwed, you know that? Hmm? Good afternoon. You're working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, you kids. Oh, Estelle, Joshua. Boy, my city, you guys, they let you out of the clinker. Yeah, heard about your kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't blame me. Did you go check on the abandoned mine yourself? Yeah, we did yesterday, but it was already after you'd already been hauled off. We could have had a real great shot of your arrest if we'd been there. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought it looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. It sure looked that way to me. Seems like the army's sniffing around for clues too. But to be honest, looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore. I see. That does make things a bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Bose markets are right through the west gate. And it seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative. When you put it that way, makes a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway? I'm glad you asked. I'm Oliver Lenheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumors about me, right? Oh, right, you're the guy who drank the wine without paying at the classy restaurant. It only takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you, sir. You make me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are very much alike. I'm not even gonna ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. Thanks to their shenanigans, the pages of the next issue are going to be filled with some real gripping headlines. Let me know if you get any other scoops. The newest model camera on display here was stolen. Do you think the Sky Bandits have an interest in photography? Wow, it looks like the burglars made off with nearly everything. Could have sworn my boss locked up last night. Oh, Fetch, what? Hi? What? Something wrong? Thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you're still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. What do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems to be rather more of a threat. I'm just saying, you need to know your place. But you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do so after we've cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I'm going to have to give you a personal invitation to jail. Forget about it, Estelle. There's no arguing with these gentlemen. Ha! For an ass with the lion's skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? May I ask what's going on here? Colonel! Ooh, look at his hair. For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good civilians. It's about embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, why are you here? The army's supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? But as far as the general's concerned... yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out. But, sir... Your men have been here since early morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish me to address? No, sir. All right, men, pack up. We're returning to Hackett Gate. Looks like that's that. Seems some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture, but we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well. So how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I said before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants us each the ability to make up for the other's shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make in the recent series of events. Thank you. We'll do what we can. He seems like a decent guy. Yeah, I wonder who he is. Colonel, it's almost appointment time. Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, but before I do, looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, the Colonel of the Royal Army. Is there anything else I can do to assist you? Please don't hesitate to contact me. Alright, Alan. Colonel Richard? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being sharp, young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division. Oh, right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. Seems like he's more fit to be a politician than serve as member of the army. Hey, you guys! Who was that you were just talking to in the black uniform? Could have swear I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier. What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be. No. He said so himself. I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. To think the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around here any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch him. Aye, aye, sir. Although I'm really not sure we're chasing after anyone. You see his eyes light up. I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something. Anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him. What's the matter with you, Oliver? You look serious. And I gotta say, I find that creepy coming from you. I was just thinking about the colonel. I'd be first to admit that he's quite a specimen of a man. But what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. But I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I'll regret it for the rest of my life. All right, let's hear it. Now, as the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea. All right, you know what? Today's episode is just going to be investigation day, apparently. Fine with me. Oh, dear me. Weren't you the bracers who came to ask questions not that long ago? Oh, right, we did come before. I'm really sorry I couldn't talk to you then. So so you came to ask about what happened last night, right? Yes, that's right. Is this a good time for you? Yeah, it's as good time as any. It was the middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from outside. And I, of course, thought it was my husband coming home at such a late hour, so I opened the door and started yelling. But it turned out to be a group of masked men coming out of the orbal factory across the road. I thought my heart was gonna stop right there and then. Although it did turn out the burglars were rather surprised and ran away to the north. I see. So it was the Sky Bandits, huh? So what you're saying then is that the house didn't incur any loss of any kind. Yes, thank the mercy of the goddess. Can I ask you another thing? Did your husband come home late, meaning that he went to the bar? If it was only that, he would have been forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this. Cecile raised her hand in a casting motion. Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right? Oh, I see now. That's right. He loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday, he said something about catching some smelt and took off to the lake in the south. And on top of that, he still hasn't come back. Huh? So you're saying is, he doesn't know anything about this incident? That's exactly what I'm saying. And when the good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he'll have to go. He's going to get. He's going to get what for? Let me tell you. Hi, honey. I'm home. Whew! What a day I had. I was fishing patiently all morning, but nothing to show for it. Oh, what's this? Do we have guests? Oh boy. You senile old man! My goodness, woman, what's the fiery temper has gotten into you? Don't know it's rude to act like that in front of guests. If anyone's being rude, it would be you. I'm dumbfounded that your own husband could take off to do what he likes at a time like this. Huh? What do you mean, time like this? Maybe I should explain. Joshua gave Mr. Kuwano a brief explanation regarding the burglaries which transpired the previous night. Burglaries by sky bandits. You don't say. Now that is terrible. But to think that they hightailed it out of here after my wife hollered at them is hilarious. I guess they got to experience this. They have experienced the Cecil effect firsthand. What did you just say? Let's calm down now, shall we? But thanks to the sky bandits that came last night, they did that and just disappeared like that. Wonder if it has anything to do with that thing he was talking about the other day. What do you mean? Oh, right, you don't know him. He is my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down at the lakeshore near south of here. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night. A strange bunch? Now this sounds really interesting. Can you tell us a little more about what you've heard? Sure, I don't mind, but just going to tell you up front that it's all hearsay. From what I hear, it's just happened to be them by chance. I was out fishing during the night. He saw them leave away the inn's front door, then out to the road. However, when he asked around again in the morning, it turned out no one had stayed there the night before. Yeah, that is rather odd. So was there any type of burglary at the inn? No, nothing of the sort, in fact. It's quite quiet there. Meals are great, and it's a place I'd recommend to anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot. Though we weren't any definitive clues related to the incident, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits. I concur. Especially like the one that described the delicious food at the inn. That's not what we're talking about here. Although, I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Unfortunately, there's nothing to go on, though I guess it wouldn't be worth investigating. I don't know about that, there was a ton there! Okay, so, suspicious-looking individuals are then headed north to town. We also learned something interesting that was casually thrown out. Remember, the first person we talked to said that they saw people running out the west gates, right? And then here they said they went north, so they went north and then out the west gate. That kind of tracks, but it just seems odd that they would go deeper into town to leave. And if they came from the south, like they could have been dropped off by an airship, you know, to try and look like a normal traveler and stuff, but why not get dropped off earlier if that were the case? Is it possible that there's two groups that we're seeing? It might be two different things, because like the ammo just isn't quite matching, right? I mean, maybe I could see them needing to steal like orbal energy maybe for their equipment, but even then, like, I wonder if this could be a separate group and it's just like unfortunate timing. I don't know. There are questions to be answered for sure. Actually, I think there's quite the opposite. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, the army would have thoroughly investigated it. Conversely, the possibility of the sky bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh, I guess there's one way to think about it. And in light of the series of incidents, there's either a spy in the army or the sky bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It'll be extremely difficult to corner them only by investigating the incidents which have occurred. We'll need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements. I see. So what you're saying is that we should take an offensive stance rather than a defensive one. Then how about we get going? Off to the beautiful Valerian Lake, extolled to many rhyme as the Pearl of Liberl. Alright, so now we're supposed to head down south, which we've technically already done, but we're going down south again. There were other families we could talk to, though. I wonder if there's any more information we can gather by talking to them. How many times I yell at my husband about his addiction, he still takes off, goes fishing again. I'm just about ready to give up. There's something to be really gets my goat about seeing him come walking through the door with such a carefree look on his face. Kingfisher Inn can be reached by heading south to town following the new Ansel path. The structure is built up right against the shoreline. You'll know it when you see it. Alright. So we're going to do that, but like, we're going to do a little bit of different order operations. So that one's been finished. This one failed. I didn't even know I had it though, but anyway. I searched for the Bose reason for Bear Claw. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go for that, but I can keep an eye out for it. Stolen ring. Found amongst the missing items, quite valuable. Lana. Let's try to talk to her. Exterminate the monster, Nebel Valley monster, and the new Ansel Path monster. So we need to get these two. So I want to go to the Nebel Valley first. Nebel Valley and then new Ansel Path monsters. We'll try and do those real quick. Nebel Valley. Nebel Valley. Yeah, over here. yeah, we'll head out towards that gate, see if we can find anything of interest there. And perhaps we can even track down those bear claws. Oh, wait, there was another one too. Like, oh yeah, we want to talk to the stolen ring girl. Lana. Oh yeah, I had a very important ring taken by them. I don't care if it's the Army Bracers Guild, just want to see those burglars caught. If Sky Banished on the loose, I don't think I can live without being in fear of every day. Alright, so this is her place. Wonder if my dad will come home soon. My mom looks upset about something. Oh yeah, man. Alright. So yeah, we just gotta get a ring for her ring back. Okay. Sounds very doable. Gonna buy the next chapter of the novel series I've been reading, but still not in yet. Once I read the book, I almost never read it again. Anyway, I'm done with this one, so you can have it. Oh, chapter 4. Okay. The lady who owns the shop returned it to me working not long ago. What if she hired me because I always was putting my thoughts about her merchandise? My supply of goods is finally back to normal. Now I'm thinking about using this opportunity to expand my selection. Not the type of person potential profits will come knocking on my door. Alright, Liberl News issue 3. Yeah. Can I help you find something? My medicines work wonders. We came here after seeing something posted on the bulletin board of the Bracers Guild. Could you by any chance be Spence? Oh, you're the Bracers, are you? I've been waiting for you to come. Guess we can dispense with the formalities then. I understand you're trying to find places where bear claw grows, correct? Yes, bear claw is a medicinal herb that's difficult to find in these parts. Up until now, I've been having them shipped from Roland. But I just recently was asked by Father Holstein to prepare a new medicine. So it seems there's nothing going to be using more of these than before. That's why I decided to find my own sources. The bear claw, huh? If I remember right, it grows in the forest of Mistfall in Roland. Bear claw is said to grow well in humid locations. Pretty sure it probably grows in a place like that at Bose. Man, I guess all we can do is hit the road and start conducting a thorough search. Such investigations are an important part of Bracers' work. Just think of them as good opportunities to learn. I guess there's no option now. Alright, if we come across any bear claw flowers, we'll come to let you know. Okay, I'm counting on you kids. Be careful out there. Alright, we'll have to see how that plays out. Oh, I also need to see, like, what do you have? Oh, yeah, he's got healing stuff. That makes sense. Alright, so we missed chapter 3. Dang it. Is there anywhere else I could buy it? Because it wasn't at that shop either. Alright. Tell you what, in the comments, if you know there's a place I can buy chapter 3, I might just wait to read 4 when we get 3 so we don't have a big gap. If I've missed it forever, then I'll just pick up where I can. But I got chapter 4, so that's something. Anyway, but let's look at the Liberl News, issue 3. Breaking story, the Lindell saga continues. Ransom request received. The Royal Army representative reports that the Grancel Liberal Orbal Ship Corporation and Liberl Royal family alike have received letters of claiming responsibility for the Lindell incident. The criminals refer to themselves as the Kappa family. A demand of hefty sum of money, rumored to be in the millions of Mira, to secure the passenger's safety. Who is the Kappa family? They're so-called Sky Bandits, are a group of marauders operating from Imperial airspace all the way into the Bose region. Their exact numbers are unknown, but they're believed to be around 24 strong. Need for cooperative efforts. While the incident quickly returned from search and rescue to hostage negotiation, correlation between the Royal Army and the Bracers Guild seemed to be a best course of action. When questioned on the subject, a guild representative stated that his relationship between the two parties has seen worse times, but is still less than civil. Given this idealistic divide, a partnership seems extremely unlikely. Bose's mayor, Miss Maybell, has launched an independent investigation through the guild, but still laments that the Royal Army won't share their information. This is no time for jurisdictional disputes, she says. Both parties need to work together. Having inherited the mayorship from her late father at only 21, Miss Maybell is known to be a very wise young lady. Whether or not the entire party will heed her advice, however, remains to be seen. Technology, enter the Arcela. Yeah. At long last, a high-speed cruiser takes to the skies. With rigging a whopping 42 acres in length, the pride and joy of the Zeus Central Factory is finally being completed and transferred into the stewardship of the Royal Guard. Watch out, do-batters. Has a very, late 1800s, early 1900s, reporting style. Although not airborne just yet, the RN cell is scheduled for an operational test flight within the next few days. To the excitement of all involved, due to delay in the orbital engine development, however, only a basic performance evaluation will be conducted at this time. Culture of the 100 Days War book review. 10 years have passed since the war, and I'm sure we all remember the endless reports of casualties and destruction, making an objective assessment of events a ludicrous proposition. That's exactly what this book sets out to do, however, by compiling accounts from virtually every possible source to paint a crystal clear picture of what happened behind the scenes and how the war came to be. History demanded a book like this to be written, and on the dubious anniversary, I think everyone should give it a look. Travel, finding the perfect getaway. The Maple Leaf Inn, nestled in the corner of the quaint Elmo village in the south-zest within walking distance of the Republic's borders, is the most luxurious hot springs resort the reviewer has ever seen. Its tranquil eastern aesthetic, abundant natural springs, and outstanding eastern cuisine are nothing short of dazzling. But its true reason is a visit indeed, the soak itself. For you see, the Maple Leaf Inn is renowned for its open-air baths, an understandably embarrassing prospect to some, but to those who succumb to be glad they did. Taking in the warm waters while gazing up at the starry sky is truly a breathtaking experience. And best of all, towels are optional. Okay. All right. Where was that again? I must know. Maple Leaf Inn in the corner of Elmo Village. Okay. There, it's way down here. Well, that'll be fun to go to at some point. All right. First, we go to the Nebel Valley. We're going to explore around, try and track down a monster, maybe get some bear claw. And then we'll take down this monster and head down to get all of that done. So let's go off on our adventure to Nebel Valley. And thankfully, this first part will be a piece of freaking cake. There we go. Nebel Valley. I have a feeling we're going to be coming back here, but let's do this mission so I don't accidentally expire it. Because I've had this mission for a while. Ooh, look at this. Nebel Valley. No map because of the smoke or mist or whatever. Alright, left or right? Let's go left. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. I don't think that's even the monster we're here to kill. I think it's just another monster in general. Preemptive attack. Alright, let's see what this boy is. A giant foot. Monster said to exist since before the Great Collapse. If it gets angry, watch out. Weak to fire. Alright, let's see what you're made of, boy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a lot of not damage I just did. Dude. Wow. This is like a normal enemy for this area? We're in trouble. Oh. Did we... Oh, we stunned it. That's cool. There we go.
Seems you came up short.
Alright. What the fetch? Is that the thing I'm here to kill? Oh my gosh, that thing looks crazy cool. How do I get to you, though? Okay, so this might be the way up I was looking for. Yeah, this is looking promising. Oh, look at that thing. That thing looks cool, too. Where the... What? This isn't not what I was expecting. Okay, saving. Quick safety save. Where are we? What a surprise, our visitors. You don't appear to be mountain climbers, but you seem rather worn out. How about lying down and resting for a bit? You're welcome to use anything you like in this place. Okay, so this is like a healing station. Okay. Don't really need that now, but that's good to know. Apparently, this is a place where they expect the player to end up getting lost for a while. Okay. Well, I thought I was on the right track, but now I'm not even close to where I thought it was supposed to be. Oh, it's a chest. Found Strega R? What's that? You've taken everything from me. Everything! Strega R, okay. What is... I want to see what that is. Oh, it's boots. Okay, so let's see if there's anyone in particular who would benefit from these. Okay, it looks like everybody. Yeah. Given to him, because Joshua is always in the front, but he has the lowest defense of the frontliners, so boosting that up is a good idea. Yeah, I think I might have found what's going to be the base entrance. Fetch. Wrong one. Alright, well, I mean, we haven't expended a whole lot of resources doing this. I just need to keep looking around. But I need to find that moth. I saw it! Maybe I do need to continue down the path that I saw it on. Oh, what's this? Bear claw! Phew, I thought I was walking, we finally found the dang thing. Now all we gotta do is tell the old man at the Bose market about this place. Estelle, because it's you, I have to ask. Do you know the name of this place? Oh, come on, Cher. What do you think I am, an idiot? This is the Never Valley, right? Well, this is the name of the place with a beautiful ring to it. Estelle is the Nebel Valley. Oh. I'm glad I asked. Give me a break. I'm growing a girl. You haven't noticed? I'm not sure what kind of excuse that's supposed to be. All right, already. It's back to work for us. Come on, let's get out of here. Unbelievable. All right, we found Bear Claw. Good, so this was definitely a good thing to do. And then we'll probably go down the other way and see if I can find that Mothman. All right, buddy boy. Take him down. Okay, he's got friends. Let's see. Boiled egg, explosion defeated. Sauce boiled egg, explosion defeated. Okay, everything out of range. Oh, we also should see. Okay. Weak to fire, weak to water, weak to fire. Okay. We gotta clear those eggs. Nope, wrong one. They're all just like, casting! And he explodes. Good. Earth wall, protection! Perfecto. Aerial. Not as damaging, but it'll still hit everybody. Firebolt. Good. I'm glad they targeted different people. That's handy. All right. Fire! Alright, so they're weak to water, but it's still single target, so. Yeah. Since we're fighting a bunch of casters, this is gonna work out in our favor. It didn't die! Oh no. Well, Ariel will finish it off. Damn. Perfect. Not a bad fight. Not bad at all.
Let's move out.
Oh, look at all that. Eliminated monster in Nebel Valley. And we get a chest. Katars. I feel so empty. Alright. Katar sounds like a weapon. Specifically, I'm guessing it's one that Joshua's gonna have. Yeah, Katars. Oh, look at that. Just bought these, already outdone. What a waste. Well, having them helps us get to here, so like it's not really a waste. It could just feel like one of it. Now to get out of this place. Because getting out is gonna be a whole nother thing. Let's go. I don't feel like dealing with all you right now. We got plenty of experience down this way. There's more bear claw. You know what? Why not? Hey! I'm pretty sure I just got that 20% instant KO thing that happened. Sweet.
Let's move out.
I'll never know, but I just don't think it had such high defense. I doubt it was gonna just die. Nope. All right, here we go. Now let's go turn in our missions thus far, and then we'll probably be done for today, just because we can save going back down to that lake for next time. We got a lot of investigating done, a lot of chatting with people, got some good quests done. All in all, pretty successful day. I'm sad. I'm really disappointed that I missed that quest. I mean, it was bound to happen eventually, but I wasn't vigilant enough checking the board. I always figured the board updated after every like story checkpoint, but apparently that wasn't always the case. And because I made an assumption, I got burned. So I'll try and be better about that in the future. For instance, when I turn in these missions, I'll check the bulletin board again just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Ugh, rotating this camera so often is making my head hurt. Well, lots of things are making my head hurt, but the rotating camera constantly is not helping. There you go, sir. Good afternoon, Mr. Spencer. Oh, it's you braces again, is it? Have you made any progress in your search?
You bet we did. Looks like there's a habitat for bear claw flowers in the Bose region as well.
We found some growing in the Liberl Valley. There weren't many of them, but there should be enough for you to use your medicine. This is wonderful news. I see. Bear claw has been said to grow in humid places. Now that I think about it, the Liberl Valley is a perfect place for them to grow. I appreciate you helping me like this. Now I can put my full effort into preparing this new medicine.
Great. Good luck with your work and have a wonderful day.
We'll be going then. Bear claw survey complete. Now, that valley was really, really humid. Like I said, I'm guessing that is where the sky people are, is because it's so foggy. It's probably hard to navigate on an airship, let alone anything else. All right, bear claw survey and Liberl Valley monster. Current rank junior bracer 6th class. Good work. Looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back again if you have anything else to report. All right. I hate that. Seeing that fail just hurts my soul. So stolen ring and the new Onsel Path monster. Okay, that's the only 2 new ones we haven't done yet. Those are the ones we'll be covering next time. But we're going to be ending things here for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hopefully this has been fun. I'm definitely having a good time. This was definitely a more heavy investigative episode, which is fine, but it does mean it's a lot of talking. I know it's not true action-packed, but that ending was pretty good. That moth creature, thankfully, is probably the easiest, what's it called? Extermination, that's the word. Extermination order we've done up until this point. So that's always exciting and fun. But now we get to go to the lake and figure out what the heck's going on with everything else. And we got a nice tip for the future, maybe going to a hot springs on the other side of the country eventually. That'd be really fun. It makes sense. You know, this is the JRPG. Having a bathhouse / beach episode is kind of in the cards. It's got to happen at some point, right? I'm excited to see all that. But we'll get to all that when we get to it. The other thing about this is so odd is where's our dad? It still doesn't make sense that he got captured. So did he just kind of go along with things to make sure people didn't get hurt? Or is there something else going on? We'll have to see. Well, regardless of that, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for joining me on the channel and being able to share this joyous adventure with me. As always, it's a pleasure having you here, being able to share and be able to just kind of do this together, especially for the patrons who make it so that I can not only do this, but I can also just enhance the channel in any way possible. It means the world to me, everybody. For whatever you do, whether you're a watcher, whether you're a commenter, whether you're a liker, subscriber, or patron member, you're all lab members in my book, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully we have more journeys to go on this week and future weeks to come. So until next video watching me, if you see me next, I'll see you there.